Welcome back to the channel, everybody. So I just wanted to start off by saying I've been having a ton of fun with Multiverses. I was never really that good at any other platform fighter, and it really wasn't that fun to get into. Trying to play Brawlhalla when everyone's already been sweating that game for 7 years, trying to play Smash when everyone's already been sweating that game for 10 or 15 years. It was really fun to hop into Multiverses and learn with everyone else, and I feel like I've been getting really good. But the point of this video is they just dropped the 1.02 patch notes, literally like an hour ago. And on top of that, yesterday, Player First Games tweeted out a huge list of things they're going to be implementing, adding, and fixing in the future. So they have plans for months and months in advance, and I'm super excited for it, because obviously there are some issues with this game, but you don't encounter them all the time, and overall, I feel like the game is really fun, and it's going to be so much better once they implement these changes, and I'm really excited. So let's start with today's changes, the 1.02 patch notes. After this, we'll get into all the future changes they plan on doing. So hello, thank you for your continued feedback on Discord, Reddit, and the rest of our social channels. We've been paying close attention to all your spirited discussions and are working hard to improve a number of high priority issues in Multiverses. Our top priority for this patch is integrating additional fixes for Xbox performance and desyncing in matches, which is kind of like the #1 issue right now. Following this update, please drop by our socials and let us know how you feel about the improvements, because anything you guys tell them, they are actually listening, and it's great. I've seen so many people asking for super specific changes that they've implemented or are going to implement, and I'll show you after the 1.02 patch notes. But a lot of stuff in here is things that people asked for as well. In addition to performance changes, we made several balancing changes to many character abilities, perks, and more. You'll be happy to know that repairs to the Iron Giant have been completed, and he's out in the shop and ready for action. Oh dang, Iron Giant's back, okay. Read on for the full breakdown of changes, and don't forget to tell us what you think after you've had a chance to play. So general, all characters now incur a 15 frame repeat move lockout on their ground side attack combo. This will prevent individual fighters from alternating ground side attack and dodge to lock enemies and hit stun for extended periods of time. Okay, so this is going to help against Banana Guard spammers, just going left and right with their ground side attack. Camera minimum distance in 1v1 has been increased, so it's not going to be as zoomed in, which is really nice for a lot of characters with projectiles. All available profile icons, banners, badges, ringouts, and announcer packs will appear in the account cosmetics section of the Fighters tab. Previously, only some unowned cosmetics were shown, very rarely in the daily shop. So this I like a lot. General bug fixes addressed more issues impacting performance on Xbox Series X and S, fixed a bunch of other desync issues. Airwalker perk is now limited to 1 use per airtime, which is good because the skill ceiling of the Airwalker perk was insane. If you could just spawn in a couple of them and keep comboing in the air, it's almost unbeatable if the player's good enough. Fixed an issue where attempting to spawn a platform would not consume an air evade. Fixed an issue where LeBron could not spawn a platform when he did not have a basketball. Okay, so characters. A plus is a buff, a minus is a nerf, a squiggle is a change, and a star is a bug fix. So Banana Guard, ground side special, active hitbox window reduced by 2 frames. Okay, good. Because I swear the Banana Guard side special was able to poke you when you were like 6 inches away from the tip of the spear. Even if it looks like you weren't going to get hit, you literally just get slammed off the map when you thought you were not going to get hit. Like you literally moved out of the way and it still was able to hit you. That's good. Black Adam, ground side attack 1. His jump branch window is delayed 6 frames, and his ground side attack 2 branch jump window is delayed 8 frames, so Black Adam got a little bit of a nerf. Bugs Bunny got a bug fix, ground down special, fixed an issue where bugs could cancel hit stun by jumping in certain conditions. Alright. Garnet is getting a change to her air and ground side special. Knockback angle is made more vertical. which is kind of a nerf. You don't really want your side specials to be more vertical. Whoa, Gizmo's getting a bunch of nerfs. Gizmo's maneuverability and size made him incredibly difficult to pin down. His movement combined with his incredibly strong zoning game makes it nearly impossible for some players to ever get the edge against him. These changes should help bring Gizmo's evasiveness more in line with the cast, so it's easier for other characters to get up close and punish. Okay, I kind of agree, because if there's a really good Gizmo player that you're playing against, and I mean a really good one, he can literally kill you 3 times without you hitting him. Like, it's insane. If he just combos all of his ranged attacks and just keeps hitting you with that bow and arrow and stuff, it's really insane if you're a good Gizmo player. His skill ceiling is really high, like Morty's. But yeah, ground side attack 2, dodge branch window delayed 10 frames, and it also prevents terrain bounce on knockback, so you can't just knock him into a wall infinitely with it. Air ground neutral attack, on whiff branch window delayed 8 frames, cooldown is no longer refunded on successful fire arrow hit. Ooh, so you can't just instantly start shooting that arrow again after 1 attack if you successfully hit it. You gotta wait for that thing to recharge, so you can't infinite combo it. Car HP reduced to 8 from 10, car explosion hitbox size reduced 25%, car maximum overheat duration reduced to 1.25 seconds from 2 seconds, cooldown increased from 18 seconds to 15 seconds. And for the air side special, this is just a change. It now always transitions to umbrella float if attack whiffs. Interesting. Harley Quinn. Harley's side and up attack were granting her very easy combos for very little risk. These changes should keep her combo game intact while making her slide and up attack feel less like do everything buttons. Yeah, I kind of agree. Harley would just slide in and then hit you with the bat up, hit you with the bat up, hit you with the bat up, and then you're dead. So ground up attack, base knockback increased to 1800 from 1663. So this is her only buff. She got more knockback on the ground up attack. On hit, branch window delayed 10 frames. For the ground down attack, startup window before charge increased 4 frames, startup window after charge increased 2 frames. This is a change. Slide combos into follow-ups are faster, hit stun reduced significantly to compensate. Maximum movement from charge reduced 15%, that's a nerf. Another change is now ignores player collisions during movement. Okay. And also leg hurt box size increased slightly. Interesting. And then here's Iron Giant. Iron Giant play was dominated by his easy to input initiates and few early kill setup. We're hoping that removing his most egregious setup will make him feel more like the rest of the cast, and we feel good about letting players play him again. So he got a ton of nerfs again. His passive rage meter gain from ally damage taken reduced to 60% of the damage taken instead of 80. So he's got to charge up his own rage meter now. Rage meter gain from ally ring out reduced to 30% of total meter from 35. Defensive burst cooldown increased to 29 seconds from 25. If you guys want to read through all the specific Iron Giant changes, you can. I don't really ever play Iron Giant, so yeah, most people don't care about this other than the fact that they're gonna have to play against him. So if you want to read through all these specific changes, you can. In terms of Jason, he actually got a little bit of a buff. His ground dash attack now blocks projectiles, which is pretty good. He's such a slow and tanky character. If people are throwing stuff at you, you can now just ground dash attack into it. Morty got a couple of bug fixes. Air ground neutral attack fixed an issue where firing a grenade lock-on projectile would trigger Morty's snake's cooldown. Okay. Ground side attack fixed an issue where Morty could not jump or dodge during his side attack combo. Okay. Raindog got a nerf for some reason, even though Raindog is not that good. Ground side attack 1. Jump branch window delayed 6 frames. Okay. Shaggy. We have reverted the Shaggy air neutral attack so that it can be canceled earlier on hit, but it did not get into this patch. This change will be coming in a patch in the very near future. Okay, interesting. But he got a nerf and a bug fix. Ground side attack 2. Jump branch window delayed 11 frames. And then his air ground neutral special fixed an issue where Shaggy would float away while charging rage under certain conditions. I never heard about that one. But I'm happy his ground side attack is now delayed a little bit more, because I swear, Shaggy's just spam that sidekick, Banana Guards just spam that side spear, so I'm happy a couple things were done about that. Superman, ground side attack 3 removed ability to jump or dodge during rabid jab attack. I kinda like this, because I swear, Superman's would always just hit you with the super rapid jab attack, and then dodge, and then hit you with it again, and then dodge, hit you with it again, and you just can't get out of those super fast jabs. Taz, air down attack, got a bigger hitbox buff, but it got a nerf in terms of now incurs a repeat move lockout to prevent infinitely trapping enemies with his down air. Okay. The Joker, we're aware of the Joker's strengths and are addressing ways to bring him more in line with the rest of the cast. These balance changes will be introduced in an upcoming patch. Wait, what? I thought that this change was in this patch. His airside special on whiff branch window delayed 5 frames. So I guess if he misses his air side special, he's got a 5 frame bigger delay. Is it in this patch or is it not in this patch? Okay, well, we'll just keep going after, just ignore that. Tom and Jerry, ground side attack 2, hit stun reduced slightly, and ground side attack 3, hit stun reduced slightly. Okay, you get a little less hit stun by some of Tom and Jerry's attacks. Velma, we're aware of some early feel issues with Velma following the initial launch. Here's some start of the plan adjustments we have for her, and we will have more to share in the coming week. Okay, so I don't even know most of Velma's attacks because literally nobody uses her. I've never ever once played against a Velma. I've played against every other character, even Iron Giant, Stripe. I mean, just think of any character that's like the least played other than Velma. I've played against them a bunch of times, and I haven't played against one Velma. So yeah, she needed a bunch of buffs. And then Wonder Woman. We're aware of Wonder Woman's strength and are addressing ways to bring her more in line with the current cast of fighters. These balance changes will be introduced in an upcoming patch. Passive bracer meter now resets when Wonder Woman is wrung out. Wait, what is a bracer meter? Are there still things in this game that I don't know? I literally main Wonder Woman. What is a bracer meter? I know about your dodge meter, and I know about your cooldown meters on all of your abilities, like the lasso and the shields around you. If anybody knows exactly what this means, let me know down below. There's still a few terminologies that I'm getting the hang of. Like, I didn't know about dare meant like down air and stuff like that. There's terminologies in these fighting games that I didn't really know about. But yeah, that is the 1.02 patch notes. It took us a while to read through that, but it's a pretty big changelog. They changed almost every single character in the game, except for some of the mid-tier ones that didn't really need a buff or a nerf. Yeah, I still can't figure out what this bracer meter thing means. I'm gonna just move on. Somebody in the comments will tell me. Okay, these are the upcoming future changes that I really wanted to look at with you guys. The original video idea was actually just about all of these future changes, and then I hop on the game and they just dropped this 1.02 patch notes an hour ago. So now that we read through the current changes, let's look at all these future changes they're going to be adding in. So Player First Game said, MVPs, thank you for all of the continued feedback. We appreciate it. We want to give everyone an update on areas we're working on for Multiversus. Current priorities for the team include improving Xbox performance, lowering match desync rates, and removal of some gameplay loops that had little counterplay. So these are the main changes that they implemented in today's update. These are their #1 priority, and then everything down the line they're going to be adding in soon after. And they said a patch is coming soon that should be a good step in the right direction of addressing these 3 issues. So this was today's fixes. On top of this, we're working on and testing the following features, which we know are important to players. We'll share updates on each as they become available. So a spectator in custom games option. This is is amazing for tournaments, for playing with your friends that want to watch, because not everyone's on a PC that can screen share on Discord. So this is going to be really cool for playing together with friends, for playing tournaments. This is super needed for a lot of people. A free-for-all queue, this is going to be super fun. So like 1v1v1v1, I'm guessing, just a complete free-for-all with 4 players, and I guess everyone gets 3 lives, last person standing wins, and then also a setting to swap your neutral and forward attack. I don't mind this change. I mean, settings to customize anything is always good for some people, so I won't really speak on that specifically. It's good for some people, but I don't really care for that setting. I feel like I'm already really used to the settings that I already have set. Okay, they're also going to be adding in a setting to turn off team colors, which is really nice. A lot of people do not like how the enemies are just constantly a shade of red. It just looks like there's ketchup all over all the enemies, which kind of takes away from how cool the characters look, especially with certain skins. And it's also distracting for some players. They just want the characters to look normal, or only their team to have colors, or only the enemy team to have colors. It's going to be really customizable now. Setting to adjust input buffers. They're bringing this back from the beta, and like I said, I never played the beta, but I went back and I watched footage, and I've compared the two. And the beta was quite a bit quicker, a lot less lag, a lot less input buffers between all of your attacks. So this is going to be really nice. Everyone's going to be able to crank their input buffer down, so when they click a button, it's going to happen instantly instead of on a delay. End of game stats. I know this isn't like the most important change, but this is one of the things I'm most excited about, because I don't always have a friend online, and I don't always want to play 1v1. So it would just be nice to confirm my suspicion when I'm pretty sure my teammate's doing nothing. Like, I'm ringing out both of them when I'm only on 50% damage, and then my teammates over there dying 3 times without barely getting any damage. So these end game stats are going to be nice, because I swear my teammates are selling sometimes, and there's no way to know at the end of the game exactly how much they sold. So they're also going to be allowing players to keep their party together when going from PvP to rifts to PvE and back again. That's super nice. I hope they add the same thing in for training and custom games. I want to be able to take my friends into a custom games lobby and then back out to the regular lobby as well. If me and my friend want to 1v1 real quick and then play some 2v2s against real people, it would be nice to not have to leave the lobby, start a new lobby, leave the lobby, start a new lobby. And also adding a replay button for rifts and PvE to immediately begin a node again. Alright, dedicated neutral dodge button setting, which is parrying, which I think is really nice, because especially for a lot of people's play style, they like to constantly move around and juke out their enemies. They like to move backwards, dodge forward, like really juke people out with constant movement, and you can't parry currently unless you're standing completely still and then hit your dodge button. So having a separate button dedicated to parrying is going to be really cool. Also, camera adjustments for 1v1 matches. I think they already did that in today's update. They zoomed the camera out a little bit. Ranked mode is coming soon. We waited a bit more time to get the balance right before unleashing ranked, which I kind of agree with. I really want ranked, but I understand there's a few things that they just need to adjust. The game just doesn't feel 100% ready for competitive yet. There's some things that are still pretty cheesy, so I'm happy they're fixing a ton of stuff before bringing out ranked, but at the same time, I really want ranked, so hopefully they fix the stuff soon. And then this is gotta be one of my favorite changes as well. We're reevaluating Battle Pass progression. Additionally, we're evaluating where we're distributing Battle Pass XP. For this season, we'll be adding more XP to PvP matches, increasing XP to 50 up from 10 for for a win and 25 up from 5 for a loss. So they 5x'd the XP you're getting on your battle pass for winning and losing, which is great. This is the best. I mean, currently, it's like impossible to actually complete your battle pass unless you win thousands and thousands and thousands of games or play through PvE and do daily challenges, and a lot of people just don't want to do that. Some people just want to grind out wins, and if they're winning hundreds of games, they should be getting some good battle pass XP. It shouldn't be solely reliant on daily challenges and PvE and stuff, because most people don't really want to do that. I'm just being honest. So this is a great change. We'll be evaluating and making additional adjustments for Season 2. Going forward, we'll ensure all PvE rifts can have access to rewards without being forced to play co-op. It'll get you there faster if you do play co-op. This is also really good because not everyone has friends that they are able to hop into PvE rifts with. And even some of the people that do have friends to play the game with, they don't want to hop into PvE rifts. They want to play 2v2s online. So this is also really nice. There's no challenges that are forcing you to play co-op in rifts now. And then on the balance front, our goal is to make every character fun to play as, with, and against, so we'll continue to tune and balance each fighter to provide the best possible gameplay experience. Keep in mind, timing for adding features and implementing fixes could shift based on testing and other factors. We wanted to give you a quick preview of our current priorities. Thanks. So yeah, I'm really excited for the future of this game. Like I said, this is my first platform fighter game, and since they changed this game so much from the beta, and everyone's kind of relearning at the same time, it feels like I really had a great opportunity to get into this game and start getting good. Because it's a brand new experience, everyone's new to it, and all this content and stuff that's coming out is exciting. It's not just the fact that I don't want to play against players that have been sweating the same game for 10 plus years. It's also all this new stuff and excitement we're getting at the same time. So it's just a great combination for me, in my opinion. I've really been enjoying the game. So yeah, let me know what you guys think down below about all of these changes. Lots of great stuff coming to the game really soon, and lots of great changes already came to the game an hour ago. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button, comment some ideas for more future videos down below, and subscribe if you have not already. I'll see you all in the next one very soon. Peace out, everybody.